Alright guys, so the World Tournament is continuing to be in full swing. I want to get going here because I do want to maintain my ranking, so I want to quickly make this video. As you guys can see, I'm actually ranked 84 right now in the tournament. I am pretty pleased with my results so far. Really, I'm not going to be greedy here. I'm just trying to get top 100 because that will, give me basically 10 extra rainbow units, which will be very, very nice. Okay, so what we're going to do, this video is going to be about LR Cell. I want to move very quickly so we can kind of, wrap this up and I can get back to grinding. We're going to test out Cell on the Majin Buu team. I kind of built this team right here. I think it should work pretty well. We'll also have a big focal point on BROLY, because of course BROLY is still the king of the World Tournament. And then we'll also take a look at this Android team I've sort of devised as well. LR Cell, and then we also have TUR Cell. Now, I don't know how effective that team is going to be. I don't think you're going to be able to pair both LR Cell and... Okay, right? Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to pair up LR Cell and TUR Cell. They're going to share too many links, and thus I don't think it's going to be possible for LR Cell to get his 12-key super, which, you don't want to go for the 18-key super for LR Cell. It's just like LR Broly. You have to get his first super attack. Yeah, I can already tell I don't think this team is going to be as effective as the World Tournament team I have been running, because Super Buu is sitting here doing nothing. Super Buu is virtually worthless and is not really able to contribute in any meaningful way. The reason I'm so harsh on him is because Turles can do two things for me. One, he provides ki. He gives 3 ki and the attack buff to like Broly or LR Cell. But the second thing Turles does is he's an AGL type. So he can, do normal damage to the types that Broly struggles with, which is AGL types, and also the types that our boy, what's-his-name, struggles with. LR Cell struggles with the SCR types. We're able to get rid of both of those types with Turles, so he can kind of be a cleanup unit. So he's very, very helpful. Okay, so Fat Buu does appear like he's going to be pretty useful here. 1 orb shy of being able to get the super attack, but we can just use this. This is my LR Broly, so we should be able to clear through here. We could also give Fat Buu all of these orbs so he can kind of be cleanup just in case LR Broly couldn't finish things off. I'm going to be curious, I think, to see how LR Cell does perform on the Android category team, too. Because the Android category team, he's going to have that 170% attack buff, which, again, is very, very high. I think Cell is going to consistently be doing crazy amounts of damage. Okay, so now we'll actually be able to take a good look at our boy LR Cell. So let's have him go first. I want to give... Okay, I'll do this right there. And then Broly should be able to get a lot of red orbs right there. Boom. Plus Jacko is on the field, so the whole enemy team is stunned. So let's see how LR Cell does on the Buu team. Up to 1.2, that's very good. I suspect LR Cell should be able to pretty easily take out everything outside of STR types. And then at that point, it's just based on if Cell is going to get the crits to activate or not. Okay, so he was actually able to take down those SCR units right there. Not bad, not bad. All right, if Cell is able to just sweep right through even like SCR units, he is very valuable. Maybe this team could be the way to go. Again, if our boy was able to sort of keep up, what he was doing there. Okay, so again, we're probably just looking for an LR Broly. I guess no. Let me bring an LR Cell. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty rare. I don't think finding rainbow LR Cells will be too common, but this video is about Cell, so I'll try and bring the extra copy of him. And I guess we can also bring LR Cell when we're running through this with the Android category team. So, by the way, we're going through with the Buu category team real quick, and then immediately afterwards, we're then going to flip around and go through the World Tournament, the Android category, in the same video. So we'll kind of see how that will work. 17 will be very valuable here for the World Tournament, of course, because he does give that key. So we got the friend LR Cell. Okay, that's a bit problematic. What is this? 3, 6, 7, 8? No, that's an 18 key super. Damn. Okay. So we'll do this right here. Definitely gonna have to use some items. Oh, no, okay, that fell just the right way. Perfect. Okay, we will use a Ghost Usher, but we don't have to use any key items. So, perhaps, running it like this is gonna be very, very helpful for key items. I think Fat Boo will help LR Broly get super soft, pretty common. Alright, so this is an LR Cell with, what, 2 dupes in him? And he's able to get above 1 million again. Okay, so Frieza's done. Was he able to take down Fat Boo? He was not able to take down Fat Boo. Okay, so once we start getting further in here, you know, once you get closer to the finals and then the semifinals, you're gonna be LR Cell is probably not going to be able to take down those SCR units. But you know, as long as your team has some other typing unit who could sort of take them down, I think it should work. Like for example, on the Android category team. You could bring Android 21. She should be pretty useful here because she does give herself key. So that might make it a little bit easier for her to super compared to some other units you might bring. All right, a Rainbow LR Cell. Pretty good. So we'll have 2 Rainbow LR Cells right here. That's very good, actually. Oh, a Metal Cooler team. This is the first time I've seen one of these. A Metal Cooler team should not be too much difficulty for us, so because that's only a 70% buff. That's actually, I'll tell y'all, I wish I would run into this Metal Cooler team quite often, because I don't think this Metal Cooler team will be strong enough. I think LR Cell, especially the dual Rainbow LR Cells we've got going here, yeah, I don't think Janemba or that Broly this person has will be enough. I think they're going to get destroyed by Cell here. Again, all we would need, too, is just a crit to be on that Janemba or that Broly. We didn't get it on the first one. Let's see if they survive here. They did not. Yeah, okay. You know, on the category teams, like, the trouble is if you run into these units on category teams, right? That's where it gets difficult. If you run into people that are using, like, LR Broly as leader, or, you know, SCR Janemba as leader, really, it's not really too bad. But, you know, it's like the pure Saiyan teams put up a real challenge for LR Broly-led teams pretty often. Okay, so again, boom. Rainbow LR Cell. This does look like this is working out pretty well. Yeah, okay, well, boom. Here we go. Revived Warrior team. So, LR Cell is going to struggle taking down that LR Broly on their team. He's not going to be able to do it, so we'll have our LR Broly in our second rotation. Okay. The one thing that is, again, so nice about LR Cell is, boom, like, he shows up and he needs 2 key to get a super attack. That is just so heavenly right there. Okay, so we'll give him 6 right there. Boom, that's not an 18 key super. If we can get, you know, these cells to crit on Broly or Fat Boo, we will quickly speed through here. I wonder if it might not be a smarter idea for me to get rid of the... Because the Android category team I want to try, I am running the TUR cell as well. Maybe it would be better off without the TUR cell in there, because I'm going to want units that could take down the STR units, right? Okay, we got a crit on Broly. No crit on Fat Boo, but he was able to take him down with the second hit. You know, it's STR units that will give us trouble as long as we're relying on LR Cell. I do like it, you know. LR Cell is very good. It's just... It's easier to super with him. No doubt, because he gets an extra key for every enemy you're facing. But here's the thing. LR Broly remains king of the World Tournament just off of the simple fact that he has a guaranteed 2 super attacks. You cannot beat that. You can't. It's so clutch. And it gives you double the chance to get a crit on a unit that you want to take down. So, let's get rid of TUR Cell, because again, I don't think he's going to help us out too much here. I'm thinking... We'll go Tech Android 18. Could go STR Cell, but, I mean, that requires such careful key management. I don't know, maybe we should try it. Let's try STR Cell, why not? STR Cell at his 11 key super actually does do an AoE attack, but, you know, it's quite difficult to get that to happen. Okay, so we're going up against an Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, on that team, LR BROLY will provide a real challenge to us. The Frieza teams, I have not encountered much difficulty with. Okay, so we need... what is he at? He's at 5 key? So we need 6 in order for him to get his AoE. Let's not even worry about that. Let's just do this right here. We got Jacko on rotation, perfect, and then we'll just do this. We'll just get him his 12 key super and see what he does. Now I don't think I have full dupes for STR Perfect Cell. I think I'm missing 1. I think I'm 1 shy of being able to rainbow him. Obviously, you know, rainbowing a unit like that would make it much more useful here. Did we get a crit on LR BROLY? I think we did, which is perfect. Okay. Yeah, as long as we get the crits on the SCR units with LR Cell, like, we're going to be good to go. So, LR Cell, you know, you really... I think LR Cell is the second most valuable World Tournament AoE unit. A lot of people like LR Majin Vegeta. I do not like LR Majin Vegeta for this one simple reason. It takes a lot... Like, you're spending a lot of time counting orbs, using key items. Like, you're just wasting time. Getting that 18 key super is usually not that easy unless you have the whole team focused around him. And if you have the whole team focused around him, you know, then you're going to struggle with tech type units. So, LR Majin Vegeta is okay for the World Tournament, but I strongly, like, LR Cell, LR BROLY, much better. A unit like Raditz, again, is a good secondary AoE. Like, really, all you need is your own Raditz, and then bring a friend LR BROLY, and then be on, like, the Pure Saiyan team or something like that. That is a good strategy, I think. Okay, so we'll get the super attacks. Again, we're going up against a lot of SCR units. That's 1 shy of what we wanted, actually. Yeah, 1 more would have given us the AoE. Okay, we have to use an item. Let's go ahead and use a Ghost Usher right here. Otherwise, we would die, for sure. And we can get a super attack for Android 21. Good. So, just as long as Cell can get rid of Jace and Gokua, you know, honestly, I think this is going to work pretty fine. Yeah, so, already, I feel like I could probably finish the video here, but I think we'll go ahead and finish up the run. But LR Cell, I think he'll work very well on the Enhanced Transformation category, or he'll also work very well on the Android category, which we're using. Of course, I still do like using him on the Turles team, even though he's only got a 50% buff. I'm kind of using him as a secondary AoE there, you know, still relying on LR BROLY. I think LR BROLY remains the king. It's going to be very hard to dethrone LR BROLY as the king of the World Tournament because he's completely designed to destroy it. Like, LR Cell does not get 2 super attacks, thus he just can't, like, he can't overcome the opposition the same way LR BROLY can. Okay, so we're going up against a full STR team, probably. This is so weird. Okay, so, wait a minute. This guy is using an unawakened nuke leader, by the way. And a nuking is definitely not the way to go. You're going to spend so much time. You're going to waste so much time nuking. It's pointless. This should, however, allow us to disintegrate these fuckers because, okay, yep, just barely before 18 key. Okay, pretty good. Let's use a, yeah, we'll use a Ghost Usher just in case, but these fuckers don't really have a leader skill active, so all of them, Jiren, Majin Vegeta, Fat Boo, they should all go down, I think, in this one hit. They don't have too much health. You know, the leader skill, it's just a nuking leader skill, so they're all just going to go down very quickly. Jiren, by the way, is actually a pretty decent option for the World Tournament. Of course, I prefer Jacko and Chaozu over Jiren, but Jiren can provide the same effect. It's just he only has what is it, a medium chance for it to occur, for him to stun the whole enemy party. Again, a very useful effect. You know, if you have not gotten the Jacko or the Chaozu, you know, Jiren can provide that. The Int Bulma, which we just saw, was it on that exact team right there? I think it was. Someone was using that Int Bulma, who also has a similar type effect to that. So a lot of those units will be able to help out there. I guess we could, you know, I could bring an LR Broly friend, but he wouldn't have any buff from the leader skill, of course. But wait a minute, does Android 21, does she give a buff to STR type units? Hold on, let me double check that. I can't remember if Android 21 gives a secondary leader skill buff to STR units. Okay, so let's focus attacks on LR Broly. It doesn't really matter what the rest of us do, but we do want to take down LR Broly in this turn right here. That way, we don't have to worry about him for LR Cell on the next turn. LR Cell will be able to sweep. But, like, as you guys can see, like, this is also a perfect display, again, of why Jacko and Chaozu are king. You know, just these speed runs of the tournament. Okay, Android 21 does not give a buff to SCR types. I figured as much, you know, because she is not a Dokkan Fest exclusive card, right? So that's probably one reason why she does not have the, you know, 90 or 50% buff to that typing like that. Okay, so just like King Yama will do right here, Jacko and Chaozu are so weak that even if they super attack you in the World Tournament, you know, if you have like type advantage or anything, you're fine. Like, you know, I think LR Cell would have been able to survive a super attack from that Chaozu, even if I had not used any item whatsoever. So that's one good thing about using Jacko and Chaozu, or at least running up against teams that are using them, is you'll be able to trash them relatively quickly. Okay, so boom, there we go. We're just cruising along. I'm legging LR Cell. Let me know which, you know, AoEs you guys are, you know, using in this tournament, preferring to use in this tournament. Again, the team I used from the last video, that is what I'm going to continue to roll with after I finish this video. I do think, you know, this LR Cell team works fine. I don't know, I guess it does feel like I'm using a lot less items with this team. Just because of how easily LR Cell gets his super attacks off, I am saving a lot of items in comparison to having, you know, LR Broly sort of, you know, bust out these supers left and right. So, we'll see. Maybe I will try using, like, this Android team a bit more, you know, focusing, putting priority on our boy LR Cell. Okay, so, this is only a Frieza team. None of these enemies really, I think, are going to be too much of a threat. We should be good to go in the next... Oh, I just forgot to... Oh, okay. For a split second, I was like, oh no, I forgot to use an item, but we had Jack on that rotation. That's the other thing. The tournament, like, so far, I have not had any slip-ups. I have not had a death, but, you know, it does happen. No one is perfect where... You know, you're just sort of, you know, like, I've been watching a lot of different shows and stuff while playing, and, you know, my attention slips at one time, think, you know, I've got Jacko or Chaozu on the rotation, and I don't, and then, oop, that's a death. You know, it's happened before. But, alright, so our boy Cell will finish it off, and I guess with this, I will finish up the video, and I will catch y'all next time. You know, once the World Tournament rewards get handed out, I certainly... we'll be looking forward to making more attempts on that banner to hopefully try and get LR Piccolo. Really would love to get at least one copy of LR Piccolo. I need two in order to rainbow him, and I do badly want to rainbow LR Piccolo. Even though LR Piccolo, I would say, is right there as probably the worst LR in the game, you know, he is still an LR, so I do want to go ahead and give him the rainbow. But, alright guys, I will go ahead and finish up there. Thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.